Welcome to Awakening You channel. If you appreciate what we do, please support us. Thank you. Greetings, dear ones. How pleased we are to be in your presence yet again. We honor you for coming to anchor the energies of the group, and, of course, when we say group we mean not only those who are in the room at this time, but also those who will be experiencing this transmission on your internet at a later time. We know that those of you on your enlightenment journey are very well aware of your capability to create. You are accepting of the idea that it is an abundant universe with more than enough for everyone. You are working on your self-love and your worthiness issues. So many of you are improving your lives substantially with what you will accept for yourselves in terms of treatment from others, and also by becoming more mindful of your treatment of self. We understand that you have gathered a good understanding of the manifestation process and are diligently intending to move forward into your authentic power and wishing to be competent co-creators with the universe. So you know all of these things, and yet your results seem to be unpredictable. Sometimes you manifest with ease, with very little effort, while other times nothing seems to happen at all. This can be very frustrating for you, indeed, and we understand this. What we would say to you is the number one issue that you are experiencing in terms of truly creating at will, all boils down to your consistent willingness to receive. We will explain what we mean by that. Many of you still have a reluctance to accept assistance. You are afraid of being beholden to anyone. You do not wish to create a debt to another that you do not wish to pay. This is very steeped in past life experience, where perhaps you had promised a firstborn son, or perhaps you had promised crops that you couldn't deliver, that led your family to ruin. In older times, due to the disempowerment of the masses, many of you were so desperate you were forced into situations that led you to owe others in order to survive, which ultimately led to having a catastrophic impact on your lives when it came time to pay your debt. You have had many traumatic experiences in your past from the accepting of favors from others. This has led you to be wary, both of accepting help, but also of your own ability to make good decisions when it comes to accepting help from others. While many of you have become much more adept at surrounding yourselves with like-minded souls who are very trustworthy and would never hold your need for help against you, you still hold on to the fear of that happening. So, we invite you, with your awareness, to start to let that go. Simply intend to let go of that old fear and know that you can receive joyfully, beautifully, appreciatively, from others, with wisdom and discernment, as part of the flow of universal abundance. We would say to you, when you receive from others, see God, source energy, or the universe, as working through that person. You can see them as being an instrument of service and the answer to a prayer. By holding that opinion, you are opening yourself up to many ways for the universe to serve you, all supporting your authentic power, and beautifully allowing others to be of their highest service, as well. We ask you to be aware of how many ways you are choosing to keep yourselves separate. Do you avoid asking for help? Do you choose to do things on your own, or the hard way, even when help is offered to you? To do so is to say to the universe, no thank you, I am not willing to accept your assistance. Do you believe that you are so energetically sensitive that it is too difficult to be in the presence of others, so you isolate yourself from the rest of humanity? By separating yourself you are keeping yourself out of the higher vibrations of unity consciousness and unconditional love. You are denying yourself the joy of experiencing yourself as a beloved, integral, and supported part of the whole, and thus place yourself out of alignment with the flow of abundance from the universe. You cannot deny and accept at the same time, do you see? When you think that you are not worthy, or when you worry that if you have too much money you will fall into ego, or people will judge you, or you will become a different person, or people will only like you because they want things from you, all of those are ways that you block yourself from receiving. Dear ones, you will not lose your purpose if you open yourself up to receiving in the myriad of ways the universe can deliver to you. You will not. It will not come with a big price. It is simply stepping forward to claim your birthright. It is honoring your place as a piece of the whole, a beloved and worthy co-creator of the whole. It is through your vibration that you are in service on a daily basis. You have been in service to your planet, through your vibration, from the day you were born. What's that worth, dear ones? How many hours would that be? What an interesting thing for you to think about. Do you not think that if you are on the planet to be of service during this remarkable time, you would be provided for? You are. But it is up to you to accept that support and stay open to the many ways it can show up for you. When you practice psychic self-protection, you are putting out that there is something that you need to be protected from, that it is an unsafe universe for you, and you continue to separate yourself from the whole. Nothing is stronger than you as an individuated aspect of God, dear ones. What you are really looking for is energetic clarity. You simply wish to emanate your light, your vibration, unimpeded, purely and beautifully. It is energetic clarity that you wish to experience, and it is through your energetic clarity that you will shine brightly in your truth and authenticity and draw to you all you wish to experience. You cannot create in an empowered way while you are hiding under the covers. The methods of psychic self-protection and energetic clarity can be exactly the same, it is the intention that makes the difference. One separates, the other joins. One is fearful, the other is open and empowered. Do you resist going to work every day? If you are in resistance, you are not in flow. If you are not in flow, you cannot receive. Are you afraid of change? Well, dear ones, if you do not have enough, change is what will bring you what you need. Pay attention to how you are resistant to receive. Pay attention to your body. If you are clenched, if you are holding tension, particularly in your abdominal area, you are not in flow. You are not in a space of receiving. You are closed in on yourself. Any time that you feel fear, you are not open to receive. If you have fear about your finances, you are not open to abundance. The universe wishes nothing more than for you to live exactly in the way that brings you joy, and to have more than enough for everything that you could ever wish to experience, or do. Your worthiness is never an issue. You were born worthy, and there is never anything that you could do that would make you unworthy. It is whether you will allow yourself to receive from us or not, that is the issue. Are you resistant to the incoming energies that are part of the process on your planet? Do you see every influx as something that is going to cause a lot of ascension symptoms, or are you embracing the shift and intending to flow with it with grace and ease? Another common way humans are not receiving is by attempting to deny the various energies that are flooding your beloved planet right now. Some of you are resistant to move into your highest expression of self. This is also born from old energy, from the martyr paradigm. You fear that if you move into your greatest potential, you will die, since you have seen that story play out throughout history, where a person makes a tremendous contribution and then dies for their efforts. Dear ones, you are safe to embrace your full potential. Fear not, for every new plateau you reach, there will be brand new potentials that open up for you to create and grow and evolve into. You are on a planet that is supporting your grandest expression of self, time and again, so do not fear receiving the very energies that help you do so. To do so would deny yourself of some of the sweetest joys you could ever experience. Receiving is a delightful thing. Think about how good a hug feels from someone you love. Think about walking outside and feeling how beautiful the sun feels on your face. Think about eating a delicious piece of fruit, or someone giving you a compliment or encouragement or appreciation. Think about how wonderful it feels to receive. Are you always out of the present moment? Are you constantly swinging between past and future? Because you cannot receive from the past, and you certainly cannot receive in a future that has not happened yet. You can only receive in your right now moment. How are you resisting being present in your now? Remember, it is called the present moment for a reason. How are you so busy controlling everything that you actually make it impossible for the universe to deliver to you, because you will only accept it coming in one specific form? The universe, with its incredibly expanded vantage point, can find many, many ways to serve you, more efficiently and fantastically than you could possibly imagine. Why not open up to the magic and miracles that can happen? What if you, through a grand act of surrender and faith, moved into the flow and just declared to the universe, I accept. I accept all of the delights that you could possibly deliver to me today. What would that look like? We encourage you to start to play with that energy. So hear us when we say that you are the only one that is getting in the way of what you wish to create. Open yourselves up. Trust. Know the divine perfection of each step that presents itself to you. Become a willing partner with a universe that is here to serve and delight you. You are worthy, and it is our greatest joy to see you create with you. That is what we wish to share with you today. It has been our great pleasure. Archangel Gabriel through Shelley Young.